Operation Triple Zero. Operation Triple Zero. Operation Triple Zero. Yeah. Operation Triple Zero. Operation Triple Zero. Operation Triple Zero. Operation Triple Zero. Yeah. Money moto. Money mboko kama ndio hero. Umetono na juwaida watonya kushinda hepe. Na vichwa vitafanga design ya kaideti. Cheki mfupa. Acha kununa. Chukua kati la time unatunda. Una mapoda. Rada. Ay. Young women say, also have to check your bed. Give it 10 over 10. Well, I tell you now. Get up. Hero, right up. When it's jam. Zero, number. Tunataka watu. Bila life yako. Ona tukimazeto. Hini life yako. Hini confession. Zero infection. Imagine mazeto, no temptation. But it's kind of bomb. Operation Triple Zero. Operation Triple Zero. Operation Triple Zero. Operation Triple Zero. Yeah. Operation Triple Zero. Operation Triple Zero. Operation Triple Zero. Operation Triple Zero. Yeah. Hashtag Indian heroes, 3 zeros, make us the champions. That's the choice, it's so nice. But Lord, it was so low. In a minute, in a time. I go to the I take my drugs, I go, but don't go low. Operation Triple Zero. Operation Triple Zero. Operation Triple Zero. Operation Triple Zero. Yeah. Operation Triple Zero. Operation Triple Zero. Operation Triple Zero. Operation Triple Zero. Yeah. Hero. Telling your figure. Publicity. Report. Positivity. Kuroa. Unangoa. Una negativity. Kwa hero ni yokuwa. Kuwa na ability. Let's comply. With you is equal to you. And the born is our culture. And the born is our DJ. Wow. Wapi makofi yao? Wamesema Operation Triple Zero. Operation Triple Zero. Wapigie makofi tafadhali. Tafadhali.
Asante sana, hao ndio wanaitwa Triple Zero. OTZ. Zero ndio hero ama ni nini?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Kumbuka tuko katika kipindi cha Lala Salama na wageni wetu tayari wamefika. Ningependa sasa kumuomba Jack aje hapa mbele ili atuongoze kwenye kipindi kinachofuata. Lakini kumbuka,
Yes.
tuliandika kwa karatasi zetu hapo dangerous
Corner.
Nikasema ningependa kuwafunza Kikalenjin kidogo. Ukisoma dangerous corner kwa Kikalenjin inasema aje? Inasema nini? Ndange rusko. So as you go back to your counties, remember usipojichunga ndange rusko. Alafu anyone inasema nini? Inasema nini? Governor. Anyone inasema nini? Karibuni tena Bomet. Inasema nini?
Anyone.
Karibuni tena Bomet. Anyone. Thank you so much. My name is Joy Terer.
And my name is Lawi Kibeto. Tumpigie makofi Bwana Jack akikaribia.
Makofi ndio.
Tutaenda. We'll go the other challenge. The finger challenge. The finger challenge.
Remember the finger challenge?
The finger challenge.
1. Lawi.
Twende 1 2 3 4. Karibu sana.
Very good.
Karibu sana Jack.
Excellency, the Chief Guest, Governor Rtwg, Our good Deputy Governor, Mheshimiwa Rtwg, karibu sana. We missed your presence here, and we are lucky that the governor was able to tag you along. Feel at home and feel most welcome. Allow me to invite all the county lead mentors. All the county lead mentors in a minute. All the county lead mentors. For those who are here, please. County lead mentors who are in the room. Do we have the county lead mentors? Very fast as they come, allow me also to invite the county physicians that have been able to grace this occasion. Dr. Wekesa, I have a very, very short time here because His Excellency will be leaving in a short while to attend a funeral. Silva, we can do better by running. I don't know whether Dr. Keme is still here. Njoki, you can also come as the county boss. Your Excellency, this is a special team that is supporting what I call the technical wing, making healthcare workers, or rather reminding healthcare workers of what needs to be done every other day so that they may not go astray. Remember, we are dealing with human beings, and human beings, anything that goes into the life of a person must be of utmost quality. We call them the county lead mentors. And it is my privilege to actually introduce them to you because they make what we call the regional technical working group. So in each county like Bomet, we have a focal person other than the CDH and the CASCO. The immediate person who is tracking issues around mentorship is none other than the county lead mentor. And so he's called Edwin Silma, is from Narok County in charge of mentorship and a member of the regional technical working group. So Silma, please, thank you so much. You may resume your seat. John Koech is from Bomet County. You'll be the face you are familiar with. Koech with a lot of experience in the HIV space. He's our technical lead in Bomet and we work closely with him. Thank you, Koech. Caroline Moraes from Nakuru County. Caro is the lead person for mentorship. Caro, we really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Sabina Wambugu, on behalf of Jacqueline Sasia, Laikipia County, well represented. She's in charge of mentorship. Moses Rtwg, in charge of care and treatment in Nandi and also supporting mentorship. Really appreciate you. I will not mention Dr. Wekesa first. Yes, Gladys, the lady just there's Gladys to Rtwg from Baringo County in charge of mentorship. Thank you, Gladys. All the way from Samburu, that is Ruth Gasheri, still waiting for you to close the forum before she leaves. Ruth, thank you so much. And then my boss, who is also the co-chair of the South Rift Rtwg, this is the topmost technical person. So like if all other doctors fail, then let Juki not fail because all of them consult her. She is like the library of HIV world. So Juki, thank you so much for your leadership. Really honor you. And these two great gentlemen, I'm missing Dr. Langat. I know you know Langat, Robert, who is also the county physician here and in charge of primary healthcare. We are working with him to support the NCD HIV integration. And so Dr. Bramwell Wekesa is here to support the region from Kericho County. Dr. Rtwg Kemei, a family physician also from Nandi County, supporting NCDs. Let us give them a good clap. So that is the team that you are working with. I know Dr. Rtwg was here. I left early because Samburu is a bit far, and we also recognize him. So at this moment, I want to appreciate the team that has been here for all these 4 days. My scientific team, my colleagues who worked with us to make sure that we deliver the most successful conference this year. We honor you and we really appreciate you, the authors that were able to submit the abstract, the various keynote speakers, expert speakers, and any other person who made this forum much more successful as it is. We really appreciate you, including our chief guest. So as a routine, we normally take the last day to appreciate our counties that take care of our PLHIV in various dimensions. And today we are honored most graciously with the support from the Secretariat, AJF, and USID that was able to facilitate part of the awards that we are going to give to counties. And so Rashid will be reading out the award, and I ask you very briefly that once your county has been mentioned, the CASCOs to step in front in the absence of the CDH. And I'm requesting the Deputy Governor, because I can see from where I stand that Your Excellency, you are still very, very young and strong. You can do better by coming, just step in front and help us give the award to this county. So Rashid, please, you read out the first award.
Thank you very much, dear colleagues. Our first award goes to Laikipia County for best retention of recipients of care.
So somebody from Laikipia to step in front for the award.
Laikipia County.
Laikipia County. I can see Jane, yes, you can run very fast.
The next award goes to Laikipia County again for overall lead in TB case filing.
Wow. You have so many awards. Let's give Laikipia a better club. You have carried a bag. Good photo for her.
This award for outstanding leadership and governance in health again goes to Laikipia.
Laikipia County again, Dr. Jonah, you're wondering, do we have anything for comment?
Best in mentorship performance, this again goes to Laikipia.
Laikipia County, I think you might have, I see like you carried almost everything. Yes, Your Excellency. Another one for Laikipia. Everybody's Excellency is wondering.
Your Excellency, dear guests, this award goes to Samburu County for highest EMR utilization.
Samburu County, the third largest county, is the biggest in terms of geographical coverage. And Bosco is going to pick the award. Bosco is the HIV and AIDS coordinator for Samburu County and also the director for human resource planning and development. Karibu sana Bwana Casco, a good photo and a good clap, Samburu County.
Your Excellency, this award for best performing in AHD screening goes to Samburu County.
Samburu County again, Bosco, there are so many.
Thank you very much, colleagues. This award for most active in stakeholder engagement in support of OVC goes to Baringo County.
Baringo County, don't know whether the team from Baringo is still here. Anyone from Baringo? Gladys was here. Gladys, you can pick the award for Baringo County.
Excellency, this award goes to Nakuru County for highest number of abstracts presented in the 2024 South Travel Technical University.
Thanks for Kiuna. No wonder you are in the committee. Thank you so much. The highest number of abstracts. Thank you so much, Casco Kiuna. Very active. Casco, yes.
Again, for the highest number of abstract in the 2024 SRVTWG Congress, this goes also for Nandi County.
Nandi County, the highest number of abstracts, and none other than the chair himself is coming to be. Thank you so much, Chair.
Your Excellency, dear colleagues, we award Connect Youth Consortium for outstanding leadership and governance in here.
Connect Youth. Anyone who is going to pick for Connect Youth? Mokaya, you are associated with this great team. Thank you so much.
Now for Bomet County, best performing in identification and linkage.
A big clap for Bomet. Bomet County and Casco commit. At least you have something to have in the office of the Deputy Governor.
And now Narrow County for best performing in TB case finding and treatment success.
Thank you. Narrow County, yes, Lillian. Narrow County, thank you, Steve. Narrow County.
Kericho County, Your Excellency, for best performing in retention of recipients of care.
Kericho County, the best in retention. Oh, Dr. Betty. Oh, Dr. Betty. She's the County Director of Health, Kericho County. Will be picking the award on behalf of our team.
Your Excellency, for most improved in mentorship, this goes to Nandi County.
Nandi County. Most improved in mentorship. Again, we call on you, Chair, to come and pick the award.
Your Excellency, for having the highest number of recipients of care on DSD, this goes to Bomet County.
County again, DSD. Dr. Tibet, you may have to pick this, because Dr. Laz will have to buy you something after this.
Excellency, Southwards for Narrow County for best coordinated and integrated human resource for health.
Thank you, Narrow County, for the great coordination award.
This goes for Kericho County for achieving the highest viral load suppression.
Kericho County, again, Dr. Betty, it seems you may not have to sit too far from us. The number of awards seems to be going Kericho way.
Excellency, Bomet County for having achieved the lowest elimination, the highest elimination of mother-to-child transmission.
The lowest Bomet, have the lowest among the 4 counties under 8 a.m. Many of your children are not turning positive. Thank you so much.
Kericho County for best performing in mentorship.
Yes, Kericho County for mentorship award. Somebody to help Dr. Betty. Thank you, Steve.
Your Excellency, this trophy is for Nandi County for achieving the highest CAL HIV viral rate.
Then to Nandi County, another one for BL suppression for CAL HIV. Thank you.
Excellency, last but not least, we are giving this trophy to Bomet County for best performance in PrEP services.
Thank you so much, Bomet. And I'm requesting don't stay too far, because in a short while, the high-powered team seated in front will be taking a group photo with you shortly. Thank you.
And also, this is an individual award for your patience, leadership, and personal commitment in mentoring all the authors from UTJ. We give this to Robert Osotius.
Work with him, Your Excellency, which guy never sleeps. Used to work with him past 1 in the night, planning for this control. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. So as a routine, we always take this time to award the communities that are supporting us, the community organizations. And if you are a representative, as we read the name, please just step forward and pick in recognition of your good work to our CAL HIV or PLHIV in the county.
Live with Hope Center for outstanding dedication and commitment in supporting orphans and vulnerable children living with HIV and AIDS in South Rift Valley. Live with Hope Center.
A good clap to Judy and the team from Live with Hope.
This goes to Nanyuki Teaching and Referral Hospital for submitting the highest number of abstracts as a facility presented during the 3rd SRB Rtwg annual best practice.
Thank you, Nanyuki. You had the highest number of abstracts as a single facility.
And Nandi Hills County Hospital for submitting the highest number of abstracts as a facility during this forum.
Nandi Hills for the highest number of abstracts submitted as single facility.
Royal Totos AIC Diguna for outstanding dedication and commitment in supporting orphans and vulnerable children living with HIV and AIDS.
Anyone from Royal Totos, or I ask Priska, Escasco Priska, if you're here, please speak for Royal Totos. I know Royal Totos, they're in your sub-county. Thank you. We give her a clap as she comes.
AGC Tenwek Mission Hospital for outstanding dedication and commitment in supporting orphans and vulnerable children living with HIV and AIDS.
Anyone from Tenwek? If not, you'll pick it from the office of the CCL, Dr. Sitonik. This award is very important. Steve, you can come pick it and hand it over later to Dr. Sitonik to give it to the Tenwek team.
We now have individual certificates, one from Professor Sylvester Kimayo for the phenomenal and insightful expert presentation on the More Things Change the more they remain the same. The journey of integrating HIV and other services in Kenya.
Thank you. So, our good Deputy Governor, I can see you are still very strong. 30 more years. Can we give you a big clap? So I request the team that is helping me here to just have around six seats. And all of us who have been able to get the awards on behalf of our counties, I request you once again that with those awards, I don't know how many there are, you are going to carry them, but please come here. We want to take a group photo with His Excellency the Governor and the team that is seated in front, after which we will move to the next step. So I request Casco Kemei, your CDH is there. Doctors come with one. Sabina come, Samburu, Nandi, Laikipia, Bosco, kuja upige picha na gavana, hata upeleke gavana Samburu. Aone mwenzake alikuja hapa. Thank you so much, Bosco. Yeah, let us come back and I ask you, Your Excellency, that Laz, you can accompany the high-powered team and the co-chair of this conference, none other than Dr. Moses Kipeka. Dr. Kagori, you don't have to appear in this photo, but you need to. Because your account is here. Okay. A good smile.
You can never be the one. God say, make I tell you, say, said I knew you. One, two, you
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I request we receive our guests. Again, I request our team to just go the chair. Let's appreciate the counties for their work. So with that, I want to request most sincerely on behalf of all authors, and don't ask me why I want to make this decision to invite this person to come and speak to us in 1 minute on behalf of all other authors. I don't seem to have any bias because I don't look like one who can have a bias. But Sarah, Princess from Kericho County, I know you wrote a paper, a poster, it was shared. And as I do that, Jaib and Mokaya, we know we have poster presenters who came, and with your permission, Our Excellency the Governor, just allow me to appreciate these authors. They were not able to make it into the main podium to present in a plenary like the ones who visited, but nonetheless, they submitted these papers and we recognize them. And our recognition will be reading out their names. They pick the certificates, don't leave, and then you will also have a group photo in honor of your great work with the governor. So all poster presenters, please step forward to save us on time. All poster presenters, you will receive your certificates, but now just step forward for a group photo with His Excellency the Governor. All poster presenters. Princess, you will be leading. Let's save time, all poster presenters. This is not going to happen to oral presenters. It is only for poster presenters.
Kindly come with your certificate.
Kuja tu. All poster presenters, and I request the team that is here, Dr. Jonah, I know you supported this, Dr. Dunstan, supported this process. Dr. Laz, you will be here. And finally, His Excellency the Governor. He's still very young, energetic. I know he's not getting tired of standing every other time. So I request, we have around 4 seats here. Tutapigana tu bora yako itaonekana. Or we can break it into two if it is too big. We can break it, so some of us who are not yet from Marcella, we can step down. We do the first group. At Dr. Dunstan, Dr. Laz, you will sandwich the governor. His Excellency, please. Dr. Dunstan, yes, you can sit there. Dr. Donna, you can sit here. Government is always government. Laz can sit next to the Dr. Laz. So we take a good smile. Thank you so much. We can step down, but we request that our chief guests remain seated as others join. Let us join in fast. Rashid wants to appear here. You can squat. A good photo for them. Thank you so much. Thank you. Our guests, we can now receive our seats. I believe that was my last call. And at this point, as I mentioned, Sarah, on behalf of all the authors, you are saying thank you for coming. So please, in a minute, we want to also recognize you. And on behalf of all authors, just say something in regard to this conference in a minute before I step down. So Sarah, thank you as you come. Let's clap for Sarah. I don't speak to already.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Your Excellency, the Governor, and all protocols observed. For me, it was a wake-up call. For the first time, I managed to write a paper, and believe me, next year, we shall do better, especially for Kericho County. Otherwise, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So, Dr. Kibet, as you come, Isaac, we are taking note of some of the key messages that are coming out of this conference. Briefly, we will allow you to just read them out. What we've learned is that it is possible to integrate the services that we've been talking about all along since Monday. And Isaac, in just a minute, is going to read them very fast. What is it that you are coming out with from Bomet conference? So thank you, Isaac, briefly.
Thank you. Your Excellency, all protocols observed. My name is Isaac Maru, Technical Integration Officer from Nakuru County, working with Rtwg and also NCB Coordinator. What we want to get is Bomet's declaration. As we move away from here, what next? I know many people have talked about many things, but we could have been confounded with a lot of things that we've seen in Bomet. So number one, we are saying top leadership is critical in decision making and facilitating integration, because that is what is on the table now for discussion. In terms of resource mobilization, human resource, material infrastructure to ensure successful integration. Two, we've seen good knowledge from research showing us what are the gaps, and as Prof talked about, what is there for the social scientists? What are they putting on the table to end HIV? Number three is looking at the current platform in funding to ensure that we're able to have that continuity. What are the counties, ministry, and even partners doing to ensure we continue issues of supporting HIV and ensuring services, health systems, structures, and commodities are available for recipients of care. TB HIV programming can ride on UHC, primary health care frameworks, to ensure integration in prevention and even care and treatment services. Ending HIV, as was told by Dr. Pato, we need to ensure communities and commodities are ensured, supply is ensured. Also, counties to prioritize and fast-track integration of HIV into other services, especially to harness the benefit of mental illness, and even hypertension, and diabetes. African studies showed us an increase in NCD among the aging population, and also the use of ART with the dysregulation and even chronic inflammation from HIV. And that means we need to give more focus in this aging population. PLHIVs and healthcare workers need us to sensitize recipients of care in terms of out-of-pocket payment for health services to ensure they're able to register to the SHIF and even NHIF for the time being. And also, investment into laboratory to ensure investigation and toxicity management and even investigation. MOSO adopts expanded EMR to ensure that we're able to have a good M&E and even towards integration is achieved. MOSO integrating PrEP into the services and also ensuring information on sexual needs and even demand creation and access. And lastly, we also, the information we've gotten from this forum, let's go and implement and act on them, not only to go and have them good papers written and kept somewhere. Then also the rollout of advanced HIV disease is something that we also need to give more attention in terms of training, capacity building, and also looking at those centers of excellence to ensure that we're able to handle the cases that are now rising up again in terms of clients who have been on ART and all the new ones who are dying from the same. Then screening also to be ensured among the new clients and even those in special clinics. Obviously, integration to improve overall healthcare of children, key, something to work on. And more so, as Professor Kimaya talked about, that integration is not a panacea for all this. So let's work and look at specific sites with complexities of those facilities. And lastly, gender-based violence and sexual gender-based violence is effective in access and response among the multi-sectoral collaboration and action. Thank you. Back to you.
So thank you, Isaac. He was our note taker. We will submit, again, upload all the abstracts to the website and presentations from the various authors, including the speeches from His Excellency, the Governor. And with that, I want to sincerely thank you for giving me the opportunity to lead this scientific team. I look forward to a more interesting 2024 Best Practice Forum. I don't know the venue, but God willing, it will either be Narok or Laikipia. And mkirudi nyumbani mrudi salama. Asanteni sana, asanteni sana, asanteni sana. Even to the hotel for the good job they've done. Dr. Kibet, this was...
Your Excellency, the Governor of Bomet County, the Deputy Governor, all protocols observed. Allow me to ask the audience to applaud Jack in a better way. Can we clap for Jack in a better way? Yeah. Thank you very much. So, Your Excellency, we've come close to close the end of our 3 days conference, scientific conference, and we've learned a lot. And because of time, we'll not speak a lot. But allow me to welcome Mr. Wale, please. Walk in. Jane Muli, please walk in the interest of time. Request all of you to come in front at the same time. Dr. Momanyi, please come in front. Dr. Maswai, please come in front. Dr. Kitheka, please come in front. Dr. Nelly Pato. As they are coming, there were some people who want to make closing remarks, but allow me because His Excellency is rushing somewhere. Dr. Kangol, we appreciate your presence and represent the city agents from the other side of Southeast region. And also Dr. Dunstan Achwoka, my comrade in the campus, my senior. We recognize you, Dr. Dunstan. And then all the CCs who were there previously. So I want to give these people just 2 minutes each maximum. If you can make it 1 minute, the better. Just to make your closing remarks. Starting with Mr. Wale.
Okay, Your Excellency, Governor, Deputy Governor, all protocol observed. Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, so mine is just on behalf of the Council of Cascos. I want to say thank you very much for active participation we've had for the last 3 days. I know we came with little knowledge, but we've come to learn a lot. You came with an abstract from your county, and you've come to learn from others. So for me, I want to say that as we are going back, please, let's go and utilize the knowledge we learned here. We came to choke our minds. You came to expand your knowledge. So I think for us as CASCOs, we are coordinating HIV services. We want to see the results on the ground. And the results will be seen in the 95 cascades. So I think that's what I can say for now. Thank you, everyone. On behalf of the CASCOs, we want to say asante Nisa.
Thank you, Chairman of CASCOs, Jane Muli.
Yeah, thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Deputy, all protocols observed. Good afternoon. My name is Jane Muli. I work with the Andrew Jackson Foundation as the Deputy Director. Dr. Isaac is on his way. He has been caught up by other issues. So really mine, first of all, is just to thank you, the Governor, for creating time. Second time opening and closing. We do not take that lightly. And as we talk as partners on issues towards sustainability and, just ensuring the county, is taking a front seat, you've really shown the way. So really we are thankful. We are not worried. Even as they say the donor funding is, the donor funding is going down, we know the counties are ready and you've shown it. So again, also thanking the healthcare workers who've taken time just to, share the best practices. I'm very sure each of us, there's something they are taking back to our respective, facilities we support. So really thanking also Bomet for hosting this forum. I know, as the director said, initially we were not very sure how it will go, but we have a lot of nice stories to take back. So really thanking everybody, and we'll continue. We are looking at the SRVTWG. You've done it 3 times. It can only get better. So thank you so much on behalf of HFMRI and other partners.
Thank you, Jen. Dr. Lazarus Mamani.
Your Excellency and delegates, good afternoon. Yeah, so mine is just, first of all, to confirm that this is the most successful digital technical group best sharing conference we ever had. To give a coffee. Yeah, and I think it's the Governor, because one, I think we've had probably the largest number of delegates. We've never had a conference that has attracted such high level caliber of speakers from the academia, from research, from even yesterday we had senior government officials coming here to speak. And you've never had a conference where a governor has come to open and close. So I think this is really a very successful conference. And I think when we had the leadership summit in Mombasa, your team that was there led by Dr. Stonik and Dr. Kibet were actually vouching for this conference. They were all over this, talking with the head of NASCO, the ministry officials, saying we need to have this conference, we need to come. And they did a lot of networking for this conference. So your team did a very good job, and also the organizing committee. So we have really had a very good time. We have enjoyed ourselves. We have learned a lot. The food was really nice. I think everyone was saying the food is so nice. Yeah, probably that's one of the things that will bring people back here. But just to thank you again for leading us and for also coming to grace this occasion. And to all the authors, thank you for the good job that you've done. And we look forward to the 4th South Rift Best Practice Sharing Forum, wherever it will be, whether it will be in Laikipia or in Narok. I think it will be there as the national program to support you. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Mamani. Dr. Maswai.
Yeah, thank you very much. Your Excellency, asante sana. I feel very proud to be associated with Bomet. Tutaringa na hiyo for a very long time. Yeah, PEPA, and I'm speaking on behalf of my colleagues from DOD, USAID, and CDC. PEPA is all about sustainability of the HIV program, which has for a long time been a vertical program. Integration is one of the means towards sustainability, but integration is such a complex matter that we might not be having the clear models. And we appreciate opportunities like this because it gives us opportunity to learn from the others how they've been able to do integration. So the most important thing is what we picked from here and what we are going to implement in our facilities, and that will help us be able to write the guidelines of how integration should be done. So be very proud of yourself because you are contributing towards the guidelines on how integration will be done, not just in Kenya, but all over. So please feel very proud of yourself, but you did not do it alone. Please, as you go back to the facilities, go and say a very big thank you to your colleagues who also participated either in the writing or in providing the services that enabled you to write. And most importantly, we are very proud and say a very big thank you for the people living with HIV, some of whom are represented here, for really the great work that they continue to do to teach us how to do things better. So, asanteni sana. Please go well back to your respective facilities to go and do the good that we have seen here. Asanteni.
Thank you, Dr. Maswai. Now the co-chair of the conference, Dr. Kitheka.
Your Excellency, Governor of Rtwg Deputy, all protocols observed. My name is Dr. Moses Kitheka. I lead the team at USAID Rtwg Jamii. And I want to begin by saying congratulations, Your Excellency, to you and your government. Like my previous speakers have said, this was quite a conference. And I think you have set the bar quite high. I'm worried about Laikipia and Narok, whether or not they are going to be able to match that. So it's a good challenge with you, your CEC, and your entire leadership. Number two, this has been a great learning session. I have learned a lot. How many of us have learned something which they can be able to go and do difference? I think the hands really show that the theme of today, to learn and to be able to share the best practices, has been achieved. But also number three, as we go back, let you not go and stay with this knowledge. And Jack has assured us that we're going to upload all these presentations. My challenge to us when we go back, let's go practice and share what we've learned here today, and the good practices we have learned, and the not so good practices which we are going to change as we move ahead. Let me also take this opportunity to thank, I know they have spoken our agencies, for us, for me being the co-chair. USAID Rtwg Jamii is here thanks to the generous support from USAID, and Dansan Achoka, our AOR, is here. Dansan, if you can raise your hand. Yes, let me also appreciate the agencies really for the support. They continue to work with us so that we can be able to facilitate some of these forums. I think for me, and on behalf of the entire leadership of USAID Rtwg Jamii, let me just say it's been a privilege and a honor to be a co-chair in this, and we are excited and looking ahead for the next forum where we hope it will be even better and we can be able to share. Lastly, for all of us, let's go back rejuvenated, let's go back with hope, let's go back with the determination to be able to serve and help Kenya achieve the 95 targets and end HIV. This is not going to be done by anybody else. It's going to be done by you and me. So let's take that challenge as we move ahead and as we lead this conference. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Moses. On behalf of NASCOP and by extension, Minister of Health, and I think by extension, National Government, Dr. Nelly Pato.
Your Excellency, the Governor, Deputy Governor, all delegates, all protocols observed, good afternoon. My name is Dr. Nelly Pato. I work in Ministry of Health, NASCOP, leading the PMTC program. I'd like to join all my colleagues who have gone before me to really congratulate the Governor and your government and the coordinating organizing committee for this event. It has been a wonderful event. Let me not repeat what everybody else has said, but I just joined them to congratulate all of you for such a forum. On behalf of Head NASCOP and the NASCOP family, I'd also like to say thank you for making us part of this event that has also been very successful. We are proud that the discussion that is happening at the national level is coming down to the counties and is coming home as well. Considering that the last big event we had was the HIV Service Delivery Integration Summit that we had. Really, this is like a continuation of all that, and also join my colleagues as well to say that we have learned a lot. I have learned a lot as a person, just from the best practices that have, and the presentations that have been made, the posters, the oral presentations. It has really been great. But let me quote Miles Monroe, who says, knowledge is not transformation, but implementation is. So this will just remain good knowledge we have learned, and it will remain that way if we don't put it into practice, if we don't implement, if we don't go back and say, this is what I learned, this is what I can change. After every nice meeting like this, it is good for us to ask ourselves, what is it that we've been doing that we want to continue doing? What is it that we've been doing that we want to stop? And what is it that we have learned that we want to start doing? So with those few remarks, I'd like to encourage all of us to just go and implement so that we can bring transformation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Nelly Pato. Can you appreciate all those partners? Thank you. As we come to the end of this conference, Your Excellency, allow me on behalf of all the CDHs of 8 counties, all the healthcare workers in these counties, all the others, to thank you for allowing us to host this conference, and to thank all the partners who supported this conference. It will go down in history as one of the best regional conferences ever had. Before I sit down, Waziri keep reminding us, whenever you see a good wedding where people are celebrating and they are happy, there are few people somewhere at the back of the tent who are sweating, eating all the smoke, and and taking all the energy on behalf of everybody else to make it a success. So on behalf of all those many people, I want us to recognize one gentleman. And Your Excellency, I know you've been made to stand many times, but with all humility, I request you once again to stand for the last one before you make your closing remarks, of course after Waziri, to recognize one person by the name Jack Nyaliech. Can we clap for that? This gentleman has been our chair for the Secretariat. All these people, all the senior and all the colleagues, he has been coordinating them through phone calls, through emails, through SMS. I don't think he has slept the last few days. The first day we met on Monday, Excellency, I know I'm a doctor, I could tell he was very anxious. And we had to take him to the side to counsel him. And tell him things will be fine. He was so worried that things may not go well. So with your permission, Your Excellency, kindly present this certificate to Jack. Thank you, Jack. May God bless you. Your Excellency, there's another person who was also sweating. The last one. Everybody said the food has been good. Then someone must have cooked, right? There was a lot of order. We've gone to conferences, there's a lot of confusion. We want to acknowledge and appreciate the proprietors and all the staff of Famous Gates Hotel. I want to welcome them, the manager and the director and whoever is presenting the hotel, to come and receive this certificate on behalf of the Secretariat and the Senior Executive. Thank you, Excellency. So on this note, I want to welcome our CEC, Dr. Joseph Titonik, to pick from there. And as he comes, I wish you all safe journey masses to your counties, to your homes, until we meet again. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, sir, our Deputy Governor, distinguished delegates, this was about building bridges. I want to build a very short bridge, the next phase. I don't want to take time. I want to say thank you on behalf of Bomet County, the Department of Health Services. Thank you for honoring us. I also want to thank our governor for being very patient. If you people have never seen a patient person who is attentive to the end, it is our governor. I was delighted that he even joined one or two of the breakaway sessions and contributed as a scholar. So, Your Excellency, we will not forget your contribution. I want to take this opportunity, sir, to welcome our Deputy Governor to usher you into the next session. Asante.
Thank you very much, Dr. Can we clap for him? Well, it's a great privilege, Your Excellency, the Governor of Bomet, for us to be here today to witness the closure of a very important meeting. know all of us have contributed knowledge. We are told knowledge is not as it should be until it's implemented. So it's my great prayer that as we live here today, under the Bomet Declaration, as it was read to us, that we go and implement what we have said and decided here. So whoever participated, the organizers, and all the technical team that was behind this very successful annual meeting, I would like to say congratulations. Secondly, as a county government, just like other county governments, we are guided by planning. And this planning, each county has got its own motto. Some counties are sources of champions. Have you heard of them? Some are home of champions. What of Bomet? We pride ourselves as a dairy county. And I know if there was a prescription of any kind during lunch hour, then we prescribe and seek for you. So if you took that prescription, thank you, keep coming and to having that prescription. Now, the development motto of every county, privilege, guides the planning of that county. So we focus our resources mostly to achieve our mainstay economic activity in agriculture. So there are two questions here, and I want to compare three ministries here. The Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Health, and the Ministry of Agriculture. Do we train people in education and do we treat them in medical services so that they become best agriculturists? Or do we develop agriculturists and educators so that we have best health services? Which one should be our mainstay? Is it health so that the other two are supportive? Is it education so that the other two are supportive services? Or is it agriculture so that education and health are supportive services? Which one should drive our planning? And especially in this case. So it's very, very important. So after this, I would like to invite you, visit the departments in your counties concerned with planning. See their priorities and see whether such priorities are in support of our decision that we have decided today. Because the law under Public Finance and Management Act says anything that is planned is implementable. Anything outside the plan will not be implemented. So let's incorporate what we have said into our planning processes in our counties so that we can implement them. And that is the surest way of implementing the resolutions that we have come up with here. Otherwise, without ado, I would like to kindly ask each one of you to be upstanding as we welcome His Excellency the Governor. And I grew up in the Nyayo era, so I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4. You remember fungua? Na kusema nini tena? Funga. Thank you.
Thank you, our Deputy Governor, teach all the organizers of this very successful conference, all the participants, our CCs. Good afternoon. Amjambo. Umekaa vizuri? So you extend another one night? Yeah? Ama mawazo sasa imeenda nyumbani. Angalia watoto. So you're welcome. We'll be very brief. Allow me to go through this speech very fast so that we can allow you time to travel back to your homes and workstations. As we conclude the third annual South
Rift HIV Technical Working Group Best Practices Conference, I stand before you filled with pride and optimism. Over the past 3 days, we have witnessed an extraordinary convergence of minds, a sharing of invaluable experiences, and a collective commitment to advancing HIV care and prevention in our region. This year's theme, Building Bridges, riding on the Universal Health Coverage Platform to deliver integrated quality, equitable, and sustainable HIV services, has proven to be not just a slogan, but a call to action that has resonated throughout our discussions and presentations. In Bomet County, where we strive for the greatest good, for the greatest number, this theme aligns perfectly with our vision for our comprehensive healthcare. The diversity of our catering has been truly remarkable. Representatives from South Rift Valley region counties and beyond have come together, bringing with them a wealth of experience and insights. This rich interactions and scoping of perspective has enhanced the quality and depth of our discussions. I must express my profound gratitude to our partners whose unwavering support has been the backbone of this forum. That is why it has been a success. We have HAFMRI, is a well-done project, USAID, Rtwg, the Clean Health Access Initiative, and the Elizabeth Fleischer Patriotic AIDS Foundation, among others, who have demonstrated their commitment to our cause throughout their invaluable contributions. The caliber of presentations and discussions we have witnessed over the last 3 days have been nothing short of exceptional. A coffee. This has come from seasoned experts, emerging from researchers. Each contributor has played a vital role in advancing our collective knowledge and understanding. The abstract presenters, in particular, have impressed us with their innovative approaches to real-world challenges encountered in their respective fields. One presentation that stood out was delivered by a peer educator from Longisa County Rural Hospital. Of course, I have to talk on behalf of him and also support that group. This abstract, like many others, exemplified the spirit of grassroots, innovations, and practical problem solving that is so crucial to our work. It serves as a testament to the fact that impactful solutions often arise from those working directly on the front lines of healthcare delivery. As we reflect on the wealth of information shared during this conference, several key recommendations have emerged that will guide our future efforts. I will just mention a few, and of course we have made what we call Bomet Declaration. One, integration of services. We must accelerate the integration of non-communicable diseases and HIV services. This holistic approach will not only improve efficiency, but also ensure comprehensive care for our patients. I think I attended the last bit of this presentation. I think this was a presentation from Capatet, Kericho. Yes. Two, elimination of mother-to-child transmission. Our commitment to eliminating mother-to-child transmission of HIV/AIDS by 2027 must be reinvigorated. This ambitious goal requires concerted efforts and innovative strategies. Number three, advanced HIV disease screening. Counties must enhance screening for advanced HIV diseases disease, ensuring the availability of necessary health products and technologies. Early detection and intervention are crucial for improving outcomes. Number 4, community health services. We need to leverage community health services to address suboptimal health indicators. By strengthening our community-based approach, we can reach even the most marginalized populations. Number 5, supply chain management. Ensuring a consistent supply of health products and technologies is vital for maintaining functional centers of excellence in our counties. We must work to eliminate supply chain bottlenecks and stockouts. And lastly, number 6, targeted interventions. We must adopt innovative mechanisms to understand and address the disparities in detention and viral load suppression, particularly among men, children, and adolescents. These recommendations provide a roadmap for our future efforts, but their implementation will require continued cooperation, innovation, and dedication from all the stakeholders. As we move forward, I challenge each of you or each one of us to carry the spirit of this conference back to their respective roles and institutions. Let us continue to build bridges, not just between HIV services and other health sectors, but also between counties, between levels of care, and between healthcare providers and communities they serve. Of course, this is very important, particularly now that we are struggling with declining support in the health sector. So we have to find a way of maximizing the limited resources that we have. The success of this conference is a testament to the hard work and dedication of many individuals and groups. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to the South Rift Valley HIV Best Practice Forum Secretariat, led by Chuck Makofi Kwake, the Council of CASCOs, and the caucus of County Directors of Health for tireless efforts to organize this event. Makofi Power. To the Chief Officers and CCs of Health in our region, your leadership and commitment to improving health outcomes are commendable. The entire Department of Health Services of Bomet County deserves special recognition, including the Governor, for their role in hosting this conference and for the ongoing effort to improve healthcare delivery in our county. Of course, if they don't mention me, they will go home. I also want to acknowledge the crucial support provided by the Ministry of Interior, led by our County Commissioner, Dr. Omar, Bomet County, in ensuring the smooth and secure execution of this event. Your contribution have not gone unnoticed, and we are deeply appreciative of what you've done. Our gracious host, Famous Kate Hotel, have provided exceptional hospitality, creating a conducive environment for productive discussions and networking. Your service has contributed significantly to the success of this conference. And I hope we'll have more and more conferences here and meetings. Chakula Inamba, our CC Head will tell you that he's our chairman in charge of welfare in our cabinet. As I conclude, let us remember that the true measure of this conference success will be in the actions we will take moving forward. And I want to repeat that. The success will be in the actions that we will take moving forward. Of course, based on what we've been able to learn from this conference. The knowledge shared, the connections made, and the strategies developed here must translate into tangible improvements in HIV care and prevention across our region and across the country. Together, we have the power to transform the landscape of HIV services in the South Rift and beyond. Let us live here today, not just with new ideas and renewed energies, but with a firm commitment to turning our discussions into action. Thank you all for your participation, your insights, and your unwavering dedication to the crucial cause. As we return to our respective roles, let us carry with us the spirit of collaboration and innovation that has defined this conference. The journey ahead may be challenging, but I'm very confident that together we can build a future where integrated, quality, equitable, and sustainable HIV services are a reality for all. Thank you, and we look forward to witnessing the positive changes that will emerge out of our collective efforts. And now I want to take this opportunity to declare this conference officially closed. And as by our tradition, tumewafungia salamu. And sio salamu ile mbaya, najua kuna salamu mingi, lakini salamu ya upendo. So take our greetings to your families and your colleagues where you are working in your respective organizations. Otherwise, we are looking forward to hosting you here in Bomet. Next, I think it will be the 11th conference after we have gone around all the 8 counties. So ours will be the 11th. So thank you.
na kwamba tuongoze tunapopita katika sehemu tofauti tofauti, wale wanasafiri kwa miguu, kwa pikipiki, maybe kwa gari. Baba, waongoze, wape safari njema, wakute familia zao na kazi zao salama, katika jina la Yesu Kristo Mwokozi wetu tunaamini. Amina. May God bless you. Wish you journey mercies, greet your families, and let's trust in God. Thank you.
Thank you. Announcement, HFMRI staff who participated in organizing the different polls. You'll see Miruka for your